Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Teacher Sam show. That's right. We are live on the TV across the world. Everybody, there's 5 billion viewers at the moment. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Hello, Willow. Hello. Hello, Susan. Hi. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Teacher Sam
Good.
show.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Susan. Where are you from, Susan?
I'm from China.
China, yeah.
From China.
Woo, China. Oh, it's great. It's nice to have some advanced students. Oh, you're all so eloquent. And so we're going to express ourselves. Oh, just me and you, Susan. Thanks, Felix. Hi, Felix. Are you just listening? Maybe you're working. Maybe it's a noisy environment. Maybe you're just too advanced. So, do you believe in ghosts? Da, da, da. Ooh. Susan, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I believe there are many ghosts in the world, over the world.
No, it's
Yes,
scary.
we
Oh,
can sometimes, almost of the time, we can't see them, but
almost all the
they
time.
must exist.
Ooh, have you ever seen a ghost, Susan?
I think I have seen a ghost when I was a child, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure. You think it was a ghost. Could have been just maybe someone in a white sheet. We don't know. I've never seen a ghost. So were you scared, Susan? Was it scary?
Yes,
This is great.
yes, I'm scary.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I was scared. Oh dear. That's so scary. Okay, wow. Okay, Felix, do you believe in ghosts? Maybe he's listening. He can type his answer. Maybe he's not. Vampires. Do you believe in vampires, Susan?
Mm, I'm not sure, but I have seen many movies
Seen many
about
vampires.
vampires, but I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
that's not
it's
real.
true.
That's just a
Maybe.
movie. Mm,
Yeah.
just, just a movie. Um, Vampire bats are real. You know, vampire bats. They are real, but vampire.
Vampire bat.
Yeah, they are real. They are real.
Bat.
Yeah, bats.
I
Vampire
know
bats.
Batman.
Yeah, vampire bats. They drink blood of animals, and that's where the idea of vampire come from. But the actual, the being that looks like a human with fangs, that is not real. That's just fictional. How can that's not real? But ghosts might be. Fortune telling. Do you believe in fortune telling? I believe in China and in Thailand, where I live, some people believe in the fortune telling, and yeah, they can. These fortune tellers, they can earn a lot of money by telling your fortune. That kind of makes me suspicious. Um, you know, is it just to make money or is it real? What do you think, Susan? Fortune
Mm,
telling.
I don't believe that
I don't believe it. You can tell.
because
What do you,
yeah,
why don't you believe that, Susan?
because I think every decision in my life is made by myself. So my life is mm, by myself, not
Yeah,
the fortune telling.
yeah, not like the fate. You don't believe in
The
fate
fortune
or
telling, no.
or destiny. So destiny or fate is like that your future is already written and you don't really create it.
Yes.
So but you think that we create our own future. Yeah, maybe not. I'm open-minded about that. Um, just because we don't understand it doesn't mean it's not real. But vampires, that's definitely not real. MD, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi,
Yes,
fine.
we've got a
The weekend, so it's relaxing. I
some
can do
working.
everything I want, so I have class. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but
uh,
my class is relaxing. My class is fun, so it's not like work. It's like it's like a
yeah,
show. Hey, so do you believe in UFOs?
yeah. I um
This is a
I believe I'm willing uh to go along with UFOs, even if I uh haven't not seen the UFOs. Um, I just read some story on newspaper or my friends said this some information about UFOs. I think UFO exist in the world in the earth. Others I don't believe. Such as vampire, ghost, and fortune teller. Fortune teller just they are knowledgeable. They read more books, so
ah.
they know something that are actually not 100% true. That is my perspective about those. That's all.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting. So UFOs, there has been some very, how can I say, uh, some video from the Air Force, the U.S. Air Force, and some video is not very clear, but some video is clear and is from a reputable source. That means that you can trust reputable source, like I mean, like a high-ranking person in the army. There's no reason why they would make that up, and so it seemed like, well, what does an UFO stand for? Unidentified flying object. So while it definitely is unidentified, are we saying it's an alien from a different planet? Well, yeah, that's a different thing, isn't it? It's definitely unidentified. It could be, I don't know, maybe it was made in China. Who knows? Well, someone knows. I wish they would come and tell us. Um, then we'd know. Look at the stories below. Do you believe they are true? Explain your answer. Oh, this is nice. For Susan, you can read this for the class.
Yes. Elephants are afraid of mice. When elephants are sleeping, mice sometimes crawl up inside their trunks and make a nest in their brains. Apparently, this is very uncomfortable for the elephants, who try to avoid mice at all costs as a result.
Wow, yeah, that would be very uncomfortable if a mouse made a nest in your brain, wouldn't it? So, what do you think about that? Do you believe this is true, Susan?
I don't believe this is true because mice is so small compared with elephants.
Yeah, that's why they can
I don't think.
crawl up their trunk. You know, they got this long nose. The mouse can crawl up into their brain and make a nest. Well, that would be pretty scary. I wouldn't want that in my brain.
Yeah, but I don't think
Definitely it's
it's
true.
possible
You don't think
to
it's possible?
go into the elephant's brains.
Yeah, it sounds
Maybe
unbelievable.
it's
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
a story. Yeah, maybe it's a story to the children. But for
It
me,
sounds
I
very
don't
scary.
believe.
That then the mice crawls up into his brain and makes a nest. It's not really a very nice children's story. It's a bit scary. Well, MD, what do you think about this? Do you believe it's true?
Uh, I think it seemed a bit ridiculous. Um, for children, yeah. Before mentioned for children is okay. They believe us. Mouse is small. They climb in the nose and make a noise, make a note in
Yes.
in their brains.
Yeah.
But for adult, for me, I don't believe it. Um, I think elephant wouldn't be a fear of the mouse.
Mm.
Because um, the elephants are so big and
Yes.
dangerous to the mouse.
Yeah.
It might be risk for the mouse. Maybe elephant can use the water and something they they killed the mouse. That
Yeah.
is my perspective about this story. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But what about spiders? Like some people are afraid of little tiny spiders, but we could just squash them, no problem. It's the same sort of thing. What about this one? MD, can you read this one, please?
Okay, a man who had a very big thumbs up had a surgery to make one of them similar, so he could
Smaller.
more easier use his phone. He picked the other one is usual size, though.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Maybe he
I
has big thumbs.
um I don't I don't believe this one as well. Um, Maybe some do surgery for make it beautiful. And a lot of women in China, in the world, do the plastic surgery, make the face better, beautiful, and the figure beautiful. That's I believe. But use a phone, uh, I think if not very uh, convenient, we can use another hand, another figure. So thumbs up. Use other thumbs that I can use it accordingly, efficiently. I think because use the phone both okay.
Why didn't he just use his finger? Why you have to get surgery?
Yeah,
I it seemed a bit
yeah.
unlike.
Use another hand. I mean, if the thumbs not very flexible, we can use another thumbs. So
Yeah,
we
but it
have
says
two.
he has
So
very
that's why
big
I can.
thumbs. He has very big thumbs, so that means
Yeah.
more than one. So that means two big thumbs. So he made one smaller using surgery. The doctor made it smaller, but he kept this one the usual size. So he kept one big and one small. I think.
Okay. Just phone. Maybe we don't need the thumbs. We can
Yeah.
use another finger.
Yeah.
We have
Another
10
finger.
finger,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
I usually use.
That is yeah.
I don't use my thumb really. I use my finger. Am I
Yeah.
doing it wrong?
Yeah. Use a finger.
I, okay.
It's okay. Both okay.
I
That's
think
all.
it's just much quicker to use your finger like with your thumb. It's like, oh, I think you just move your hand a little bit. Get some exercise. Okay, Susan. What about the last one? Can you read this? A woman who was incredibly
Okay.
addicted.
A woman, a woman who was incredibly addicted to internet surfing died from starvation, as she was so busy surfing that she never made any time to eat. She apparently ignored the pleas of her family, who begged her to have some food. Begged, begged her to have some food.
Yeah, so she
Mm,
died
yeah,
from starvation.
I think.
Never made any time to eat.
Uh,
Is that
what's the
possible?
meaning of starvation?
Starvation means you don't have enough food. You die from
Okay. Okay.
lack of
Okay.
nutrients.
Mm. I think it's true.
You
Sometimes
think it's
I
true?
have I have yeah. Nowadays, more and more people enjoying surfing on the internet or use mobile phone. Spend a lot of time in play in games. Maybe not starvation. Maybe too tired. Have
Yeah, too
not
tired.
enough.
But it says she died from starvation. Yeah, I understand some people are very tired or very hungry. Maybe even they need to go to the toilet, but maybe they even let's not go there. But died from starvation. You think she just like
Maybe.
playing surfing the internet and she just it would take a few days. Yeah, you could go without food for a few days, possibly a month. I think it's unbelievable. It's not. No, it's definitely it's not true.
Okay.
It's, there are some crazy people in the world, and yeah, some people have psychological disorders that. But the desire to eat food is very strong in humans. It's instinctive, right? Just like in all animals, we have the instinct to eat. So why can't she get up and I mean, I can understand some people they just eat. That's why they eat junk food. They just I need food, nom nom, but it's not really nutritious. So yeah, that's a very more of a slow death, a death from heart disease or diabetes. But this one, she died from starvation. She didn't eat. She apparently ignored pleas from her family. No, no way. How could you let your family member die from not eating? If they hadn't eaten for 2 days, you would say you would do something. Force her to eat. Put the banana in her mouth. Make her eat. Just keep her alive. What do you think, MD? Is this true?
Uh, I willing to along with this story. Before I heard this story and in China in the world because someone uh busy was so busy surfing forgot other things such as eating or died mm, died by busy that is I think is true and just a few people they are crazy. I think they addicted to surfing, such as someone smoking addicted drug or something.
Yeah.
That is
But even those
terrible
people,
for them.
even those
Yeah,
people,
just a few people.
yeah, I think
Yeah, few.
the desire to eat is very strong in human. That's what keeps us alive. But maybe in some they don't
Yeah.
have that just not feel hungry.
Also, you also have few people they are worked so hard, forgot to relax, then died by work hard, too tired. I read some story about the news about uh, about this story in the world. It most happen in Japan because they lack a resource. May some people they are in Japan. Some people they are work so hard few people died by tired, very tired,
Yeah,
never give up.
exhaustion. So they
That
say
is, yeah,
died from
exhausted. Yeah,
exhaustion.
by exhausted.
Exhaustion.
That is good for people. They have a lot of vacation time. Such as in China, we have a lot of holiday.
Yeah.
We
Now it's
in
Mother's Day, right? Happy
celebrate.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's a holiday.
This
Yeah,
seems a bit
that's a lot of holiday. We can relax. Even if you want to keep the work, but
sorry for the
the
noise.
office closed, the company closed, so you just relax well. After that, you can go to the company. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You need to
Continue to work.
I'm going to change the place. Okay, Susan, no problem. So, did we use any of these phrases? Thank you, MD. That was excellent. So, did we use any of these phrases? Why do you believe or didn't believe the stories? So, yeah, we could say this seems a bit far-fetched. You know, if something is a bit unbelievable, it's a bit far-fetched. Come from a far-away place, it's kind of outside normal, right? Like someone dying from surfing the internet. It's possible. What was the other story? Sorry, we've gone too far now. The surgery on the thumbs. It's like there is something. It could be true, right? But it's a. Yeah, I think someone having surgery on their thumb, it's a bit far-fetched, isn't it? Why don't they use their fingers like that? That one is a bit far-fetched. MD, yeah, doesn't it strike you as odd? We could use this. Doesn't it strike you as odd that someone would have surgery on their thumb?
Yeah, we can use it. Doesn't it strike you as odd? Also, we can say it highly implausible that these things happen.
Yeah, right.
That a ghost exists in the world.
I don't know. That's. I think that's
Yeah. Also, we can say then we can say highly. It is highly implausible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
highly implausible
Also
or
can use.
improbable, highly
Yeah.
unlikely, probable, highly improbable, like
Then strike
highly
odd. For
unlikely.
maybe for this for all of the phrase we just
I can accept
it's
that.
highly implausible and it doesn't it abstract as other. This is these two are unbelievable. Others
Yeah,
is believe, right? Right.
right. I'm willing to go
That's
along
all.
with the idea. I'm willing to go along with the idea. Yeah, sure. I think sometimes we have to be willing to go along with the idea. You know, some we have to have faith sometimes. You know, just believe. We don't know. It's like, you know, but we have to have faith. Like, for example, when you make a goal and you have your dream and your goal, and you have to be willing to go along with the idea, even though it seemed like such a big goal. You have to have faith. So, if you don't, if you aren't willing to go along with the idea, then you're probably not going to achieve it. Right? You have to believe. Believe in you've got to believe in yourself. But we're not talking about yourself at the moment. We're talking about things like ghosts, vampires, fortune tellers, UFOs. So Willow. Hi, Willow. Hi. I'll speak to Willow first, Susan. Hi, Willow. How are you? Oh no, can't hear you. I was hoping to speak to you, Willow. I see you keep coming in and out of the class. Maybe you have some connection issue. Well, that's a shame. Can you hear me, Willow? I hope to speak to you in a moment. I will come back to you. Now I can't mute your microphone. It's some connection issue. Hi, Willow. It's a shame we can't speak to Willow. Susan, now use these phrases to talk about ghosts or vampires or fortune tellers or UFOs.
I'm prepared to believe that there are UFOs in our realistic world.
Yeah, good. That's a great sentence. I also agree with you. I'm willing to go along with the idea that there are UFOs. because of the sightings and because wow, he seemed yeah, I'm not naive person. I'm also open-minded person. I'm not naive, but I think there is some evidence. It's just yeah. I mean, the only question is like why are they here? Why the UFO? Why this maybe it's a being from another planet? Why did they come here? And why don't they say hello? Maybe they just
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So many questions.
Because have a good example is that human want to go to the Mars.
Yeah.
For the Mars, we are our
Alien.
spaceship is another UFO for
Yeah.
the Mars.
Maybe there's life on Mars.
So yeah,
We
so
just didn't see it.
um,
And they're looking at us saying,
yes,
UFO.
and the universe, yeah, the universe is so big. There are lots of planets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
You
definitely
may,
I I can accept that there is intelligent life in the universe apart from us. There is another planet with life on it. I'm I'm certain of it. I cannot be certain. There is no evidence, but I believe it with wholeheartedly. I believe it wholeheartedly. Yeah, wholeheartedly. Yeah, that means I believe it with all of my heart. So because it's just the probability, there are a billion stars like ours in our galaxy, and there are billions of galaxies like ours. So the probability that one of those stars is like a sun like ours has a planet with life on it is was yeah. I think it's highly implausible that we are the only planet with intelligent life or life on it. Yeah, so let's move on. Put the words in the correct order. Thank you, Susan. MD, can you rearrange this first sentence?
Uh, Let me think. This the a little bit seems this seems a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, this seems a bit far-fetched. Boom. Got it. Well done. Congratulations. Susan, number 2. Be prepared on
I'm
that too.
prepared. I'm prepared to believe. I'm prepared to believe that.
I'm prepared to believe that. Excellent. Well done. MD, it's back to you. Can accept I that.
I can I can accept that.
I can accept that. Good. Excellent. Well done. Susan, idea to I'm along with willing the go.
I am willing to go along with the idea.
Oh, you're so good at this. Good job. Well done. Excellent. MD, it doesn't odd you strikers.
It doesn't it strike you as odd?
Doesn't it strike you as odd? Yeah, odd, very strange, very different, very unusual, not normal. Susan, is utter this nonsense?
And this is utter nonsense.
Yeah, this is utter nonsense. That's what I say to my children about the cartoon they are watching. This is utter nonsense. Turn it off. Turn some educational program on. So learn some maths or English. So implausible highly it's MD.
It is highly implausible.
Yes, it's highly implausible. That's very good. Let's speak to Willow. Hello, Willow. No success. That's a shame. Can't hear you, Willow. Never. I hope you got this recorded. You can listen along and practice, but we can't hear you, I'm afraid. And doesn't seem that make, Susan?
Doesn't that make any sense?
Try again. Start with that. That
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. None of these sentences make any sense. All right, they do now. We put them in the right order. Good job. Well done. That doesn't make any sense. So, listen to your teacher's story. Oh my goodness, I don't have any story. Tell student B what you believe about the story. Student A, tell student A what you don't believe. Okay, yes, of course I have a story. I'm always prepared for my classes. So here is my story. So it happened 5 years ago. And no. It was 11 years ago. I flew to Thailand, and I have lived in Thailand for 11 years. Now I have 2 daughters, and but when I first come to Thailand, I had a noodle shop, and I was cooking like a Chinese style yentafor noodles, and it was very popular. And everyone would say, "You are the noodle foreigner, noodle foreigner." And I was famous in the town for my noodles. So, Susan, speak with MD about what you believe about the story and what you don't believe.
Okay, and please.
Susan? Yeah.
It struck you as old. My teacher isn't from China, but he opened a noodles restaurant in Thailand. It's very I can't accept that. And our teacher said he is popular in Thailand. It's ridiculous. I think my teacher should open a restaurant about their country's special food, not Chinese noodles. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. So it is highly implausible that he can make noodles famous for efficiently. Maybe I think he may enjoy the delicious noodle, but it's highly to make it. So doesn't it strike he as odd? I'm prepared to believe that he he eat the delicious noodle and a different noodle, and when he make it accordingly efficiently are highly implausible. So after that, I willing to go along with he enjoy eat the delicious noodle, not instead of make the noodles. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Well, it is all true. It's all true, but maybe yeah. So Yong Tao Fo is Hakka Chinese cuisine, right? So, but this is very popular in Thailand. Yong Tao Fo, Hakka Chinese cuisine. Maybe many Chinese people, they don't know about this, but in Thailand everybody knows about this. And it's like pink. It's pink soup noodles. It's pink very, very bright pink color. And this come from the tofu. The tofu is made with the red bean. So they use the red bean. It's fermented to make the tofu, and then that they make the sauce with this red tofu. So I didn't tell you that my wife, she is Thai, but I think, yeah, so that is important because foreigner cannot just make a restaurant in Thailand. So I helped her, but I can make the noodles. I learned everything with her. I learned how to cook the noodle, how to make the soup, how to prepare the ingredients. So, and it's very popular, but I didn't cook all the time. Usually my wife cooks. Yeah, maybe I am not as efficient, probably. But yeah, so there was no lie. I didn't lie about anything. It was all the truth. So now we have 2 minutes. So So I like your ideas, your phrases. So we discussed our beliefs, used fixed phrases, and debated an implausible story. Well, yeah, it's a very strange story. Not many people have this story. What recent news have you heard, and what parts do you believe, and what parts are implausible? Susan, let's start with you.
What part do you believe?
Yeah, what recent news stories have you heard, and what do you believe? You shouldn't believe everything you hear, because it's
Okay.
not.
Let me see. Okay. And you know the it's, let me see. You know the famous person Elon Musk. He want to Elon Musk, he wants to go to Mars in before 2050.
Yeah.
I think human will go to Mars in the end, but in this 50 years, I think it's implausible. Maybe we need more time to practice and to go to the Mars.
To go to Mars.
We need a long period.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Yeah, and it's also uncertain. If things will have problems and it will take longer, such as COVID. No one expected that COVID virus, and so that is hot. Disturbed a lot of things and put many things postponed, delayed. Yeah. So, MD, what do you think about this? Thank you, Susan. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay.
What do you think about the Elon Musk Mars story, or do you want to add anything about China going to Mars? Because I know that China have a probe or something. They will be landing on Mars. Do you know anything about that? Or is that
learning the
secret?
Mars?
Yeah, China. They have a rover, just like NASA put the rover on Mars, and China also are planning to put a rover, a vehicle on Mars to explore, to test. Do you know anything about that?
I'm willing to go along with that. Yeah. But I never just heard about it and some news about this information. We need the time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, you can't really comment on it if you haven't heard about it. I don't know much about that, but I know that from what I heard, at the moment the rover is orbiting Mars and will land maybe this year or next year. But anyway, you're willing to go. It's plausible, I think. What about the China rocket crash? Did anyone hear about that, Susan, MD? Chinese rocket debris crashes to Earth into the Indian Ocean.
Rocket.
Yeah, you know the rocket.
Indian Ocean.
Chinese launched a rocket, but it something I don't know about the full story, but it seemed that it was exploded. But debris, parts of the rocket are coming to Earth and it crashed. The Chinese rocket could have crashed anywhere and killed people. Luckily, it didn't. I think it landed in the Indian Ocean, which is very lucky. Did you hear anything about that?
Just hear about such as UFO.
Not
We
UFO, no.
we believe
It's a Chinese.
When
Not
when
the-
when did it happen? When did it happen?
Like
Teacher?
yesterday, like the last this week.
Oh, I haven't heard about that. Maybe I should search
Okay.
it online.
Yeah, Chinese
We
rocket debris crashes
launched rocket.
back to Earth. So I don't know what happened to the rocket, but pieces of it are coming back to Earth, and I think maybe it's a good ending because it crashed into the sea and it didn't crash on the land. Back to Earth, into Indian Ocean. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've gone a little over time, so you can. Yeah. We learned a lot of phrases that we can use when talking about supporting our beliefs, and we've had a good debate. That was a really great lesson. Great class. Thank you, Susan, and thank you, Felix, and thank you, MD, and bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye, MD. Bye, Susan. Bye, Felix. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See
See you
you. Thank you.